Well, g'day everyone and welcome. Today we're having a squiz at Gold Mining Simulator 2. I'm just going to hit play straight away, and this is the demo. We're going to get stuck into the demo and check it out. There's a few things that I'm excited to check this out. I played a lot of the original one when it was titled Gold Rush, and it's been changed to Gold Mining Simulator. I never got any of the DLCs and stuff, but now's the time to check out and see if it's actually any different. You know, like I want to see if there's, you know, if the driving's improved and all that type of stuff as well. So,
you see that all around you? It's Alaska, my boy. It's still untamed, dangerous, and goddamn beautiful. You're seeing beauty in its purest form right here. But we're not here to admire the scenery. We're here to find the gold.
my
Hard
God,
work, sweat, and dedication, you can fulfill your dreams of riches.
that was a little bit of a steep descent. He's flying like Mac. All right, here we are. So yeah, one of the big things that I loved Gold Mining Simulator or Gold Rush. One of the most annoying things about it was the jagginess when it came to driving and all that type of stuff. So hopefully this is different. In these tough times, you've decided to put everything on the line and set off for Alaska, chasing dreams of gold and glory. Your grandpa Jed runs a small mining operation in the area and wants to introduce you to the challenging world of gold mining. Your plane has just landed and you're on your way to his estate. My plane has just landed, all right, my God. Yep, no worries. Let's finish all of that off. And yeah, it looks nice. Looks very, very nice. I can hear our plane.
Well, hey there, kid. Saw your plane touching down out there on the lake. I'm waiting for you at the parcel. Cross the bridge and stick to the road by the cabin. You'll find it easy enough.
Definitely flying like Mac.
Keep your eyes peeled for bears.
Definitely flying like Mac. Bears, no. Shall I take a hatchet with me? Yeah. look at him go. My God, that was the worst landing that I've ever seen in an aeroplane. And believe me, as a pilot, I've seen some pretty horrible landings. Check this out. This is an entire workshop here. All right, we're going to get stuck into this and probably, I know the demo doesn't run for too long, so we're going to see what we can do. It looks like, I don't know, does it look like we've only got one day or something to be able to do this? So let's get over here and see Uncle Jed. Check out what he has to say and get stuck into some gold mining. This looks like a bit of an area that we're probably going to be able to dig out. And I've actually been really excited about this coming out. Like, very excited. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long for it.
Well, I'll be darned. Feels like just yesterday you were no bigger than a gold nugget. All right, enough jawing. The gold ain't gonna dig itself. Let's get to it. Here, used to be my lucky shovel. Now pick it up and start digging.
All right, take the shovel from Jed. I assume that's the shovel there. All right, cool. Find items or interact with objects on the ground. You can use in minor sense by pressing Q. Two types of items in the game: equipable and non-equipable. Equipable items are automatically added to your backpack as soon as you pick them up. You can drop them by pressing E or unequip. Store them using the quick item access menu under I. Rotate them using that. Okay, cool. Cool. Non-equipable items don't fit in your backpacks, but some items are small enough that you can carry several at once. If you come across such an item, you'll see curved shapes around the crosshairs representing how many of the items you can carry. Filled shapes indicate how many items you're currently holding.
Fill up 2 buckets with dirt. Stick the dirt here and there and see if it glitters back at you.
There we go.
You'll know where to dig.
Lovely. All right, let's place these down here. Can't remember how to place them. We'll just drop them down there. There we go. Lovely. All right, let's get our shovel and start filling these up. Drop it in the bucket. Probably should have moved these buckets a little bit closer, right? There we go. And there as well. No. Let's just dump that. Let's pick up that bucket and we'll go over to this little spot over here as well and see what we can find over here. We'll drop you down there. We'll grab the shovel and we will dump it in there. Now, it was quite a grind in the beginning with...
That's enough for now. Grab the buckets and come with me. Let's see if we struck anything shiny.
Quite a fun one. Quite a fun grind, really. Especially once you start getting into, using your excavators and stuff, because I don't think any game has done excavator work as good as, or excavators as good as Gold Mining Simulator. So, all right, here we go.
Time to learn the basics, boy. You'll need a bucket full of pay dirt and a gold pan. First thing you do is empty the bucket onto the gold pan.
Okay, let's empty the bucket onto the gold pan. Did that empty the entire bucket? Gold panning is one of the oldest and most effective techniques for extracting gold flakes from gold-bearing dirt. Gold's one of the heaviest minerals, which means the soil is agitated in the water. Gold always settles at the bottom. Cool. Start by filling the pan with water using space and then move the pan in circular motion. Cool. When the water becomes too dirty, pour it out by tilting the pan using WASD, fresh water. Yep, until we start finding gold. All right, cool. Let's just dump that down there and we'll pick this up and we'll start gold panning.
Dip the gold pan in the water and give it a good shake.
There we go.
Gold's much heavier than dirt, so it'll stay at the bottom.
Let's give it a little bit of a spin around, tilt it out a little bit. There we go. There we go, and spin it around. We'll get some more water and we'll spin this around. Come on, come on. There we go. Dirty that water up. Get all of the dirt out. I'll wait until it gets really, really mucky.
All muddy.
There we
Dump
go.
it out and get yourself some fresh one.
Okay, cool. And we'll grab some more.
Keep on swirling. You want all? You see that shine? That's gold. Now go on, grab it before it washes away.
There we go. Okay, how do we grab it? Collect the gold. Actually, let's go back into there. Can we collect it? How do I collect it? No. Oh, shit. Not like that, Simmy. Let's pick that up and no, let's pick it up again. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how to collect it because I would have thought that, shift. Thank you very much. Let's grab that.
About that second bucket, though. It might be holding even more gold.
There we go. Okay, so it was shift. All right, sweet. Let's drop that back down there and we'll grab oh, crap. Let's just put that back down there. We'll grab you and we'll put you down there. We'll grab you and put you in there. There we go. We could have put both buckets in by the looks of it. Okay, let's start panning. We'll grab some more. The panning in this is actually it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't mind it. Give it a shake around. Wait until it gets really muddy and mucky, and then we'll tip it out. There we go. That's about it there. Let's tip that out. We'll grab some more water. And this is how slow it's going to be in the beginning with the beginning grind, but I'm pretty sure that the demo will actually make it a little bit quicker there for us. There we go. We've got some there. Beautiful. Shift into pick mode and let's grab that stuff.
All right, that's enough panning for now. Now, how about we get ourselves a wash plant and dig for real?
Okay,
First
don't need
things
that
first,
anymore.
We need to pick a spot for the wash plant. Now, don't place it too far from the water so we don't run out of hoses.
Right, so assembling the wash plant. To begin the construction process, you need to first choose a location where you want to place the machine. Or building, press B and select the wash plant from the menu. After selecting it, construction blueprint will appear in front of you. To rotate it, once you finish a suitable spot, press that to confirm. So it needs to go over to here, the building menu. Now this is, I'm assuming, is going to be a small wash plant, which is going to be that there, and that'll probably be, let's rotate that around. How do we rotate it? No. Let's go back in and grab wash plants. We'll grab that one, and rotate building will be that. There we go. Might drop it around here, I reckon, like that, and then just dump it in here. There we go.
It's settled. While I'm busy hauling in the wash plant parts, you head to town and grab the rest of the gear that we're gonna need. Take my pickup. I left the keys on the TV stand in the house you passed earlier.
Excellent.
Oh, and there's a bit of gold I've already dug up. Grab it too. You'll need it to pay for the equipment.
All right, cool. So it looks like we've got some gold to sell. So it's giving us a good example so far, placing some building, placing some items, doing a little bit of gold panning, driving. By the sounds of it, it's going to give us some gold selling stuff. Let's grab those keys. Oh, there we go. Uncle Jed's house stinks in there. All right, let's jump into here, and this is where I'm going to try my controller. Cool. Right, let's start the engine. Here we go. Let's go into H. What I want to do is I want to have a look at the controls. So toggle engine, toggle handbrake, which is off, and off we go. All right, now this always used to be the worst part of, it's very sensitive actually. This used to be the worst part of Gold Mining Simulator. The original was the driving, so, well, especially in the Ute, you know, but, so far, it seems alright. It does seem a little bit different. So we're going to head down into town, watch for ice. Will do.
You're going to need some cash before you can buy anything. There's a place in Falcons Creek, the Gold Horizon Institute. The guy running it, it's an old buddy of mine. Tell him you're my grandson, and he'll give you a better deal than those bankers.
Okay, so he's up this way. All right, still have that little pause going into that little frame drop going into new areas. I don't know whether that was just because the radio came on or what it was, but it was certainly there. Let's park here, put the park brake on. We'll turn the engine off, and we will jump out. And then I'll head back to the mouse. All right, cool. Here we go. To sell gold ore, pour out as much as you want to sell from your gold thermos onto the cell using the sell option. All right, cool.
Well, if it ain't old Jed's grandson. I'll tell you what, if you got some gold to sell, I'll count it as high purity this time, but only 'cause it's Jed.
Only 'cause it's Jed. Okay, so we've got to pour this on here. Tip the thermos. Cool. There we go. Let's get all of it out. Lovely. And do we smelt the gold or we sell it? We sell it.
Mining gear? Head over to the Martello shop, other side of town. They got everything you could need.
Excellent.
And hey, next time, bring me a whole bucket of nuggets.
No, he's a bit freaky. He's a bit. Can we do the Starsky and Hutch? Yes, we can. All right. That's important. It's important to know. Get in the passenger side and slide across the seat. Beautiful. I mean, I know Starsky and Hutch. I know they slid across the bonnet, but, you know. All right. Here we are. Beautiful. Let's park this up here. Receiving dock. I'm just going to park it here. There we go. We'll turn you off and we will jump out, and it won't let me jump out. Of course. Alright, I know that we're going to have to unload everything or load everything, so let's just park that there and there we go. That gives you a zoom. Beautiful. Alright, let's jump out and we'll go in and buy some stuff. So it wants us to enter the store. Wow, of course. It looks pretty good. The only thing that...
Feel free to look around.
Thanks, mate. All right, cool. Okay, let's finish that off. The only thing that this always lacks, like the last one lacked as well, was anybody really wandering around town or driving around town or anything. So, which was a bit of a pain in the butt. So it'd be nice to feel like it's I know it's Alaska in the middle of nowhere, but it'd be nice to have some sort of life here. We need 6 miners' mosses. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add to cart. Right, lovely. We need that's a medium voltage cable. We need 1 of those, so we'll add that to the cart. What do we need as well? Medium power generator, which is right there. We only need 1 of those. It's convenient that we have just enough money, isn't it? There we go. Lovely. But it is running better than what the previous version did. Medium water pump, 1 of those. Thank you very much. And this is all part of. We need 2 of these. This is all part of some of the stuff that I absolutely loved about Gold Mining Simulator was the buying parts and purchasing bits and running hoses and cables and generators and all that type of stuff. So there we go. Total cost $2,995. Let's purchase that. So they'll be in that area
All
there.
set. Your gear's waiting at the pickup zone. Swing by anytime you need more stuff.
Thank you very well. Very well, very much. All right, so this looks like our stuff here. So we need to pack all of this, which is fine. Continue and finish. Let's grab that. We'll go and put that in here. And drop that there. Lovely. We've got another big one, don't we? Right there. So we'll grab that and we'll throw that over here. There we go. I did like the placement. Equipment wheel, open tablet, hold or throw item, take or drop item. So I did like the placement and everything that we had previously. Let's grab that again and then just drop it in there. In the previous version, I think you used to be able to place stuff, and there we go. We'll drop those, like specifically place and stuff. So I might have been wrong. I might be thinking about that wrong. We can take 3 of these at once. Let's drop those in there like so, and then we'll take the other 3 in there and we'll throw those over there. Beautiful. All right, we are done. So go back to your parcel, park your pickup near the wash plant and talk to the grandpa. All right, off we go. Switch camera. There we go. We can go into first person view, which is good. And as I said, it's like driving the excavator and stuff was just magnificent in the previous version. So we need to go over these. There we go. Do we head down here? Am I lost? We'll go past the church. Again, there's vehicles here. I am lost. Have a look at that. There's vehicles here and stuff, but there's no people wandering around. Just maybe a couple of dirty miners or something just wandering around would be really, really good. All right, we're just going to stop here. I'm going to put the park brake on and I'm going to jump out because I want to have a look at what machinery's in here. What do we got? We've got a dozer. We've got a loader. We've got a truck. We've got a trailer for transporting a lowrider. We've got a excavator there, and there's another one at the front there. And this is a smaller loader than what that one is, I think. And that looks like these are older. Some of these are older, I reckon. And then we've got that fella there, so which is going to be pretty exciting when it comes to actually playing the game when it eventually comes out. So let's get that happening. And off we go. Off we go over the bridge back to our claim. And pull up near the wash plant. Oh, the driving is so much better. The driving is so much better in this, guys, than the previous one. I'm super happy about that. Oh, there's a truck here. There's a low loader here. And old Uncle Jed's got himself an excavator here. Okay, we need to park here. Oh, there's an autosave that has frozen the game. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Oh, crap. There we go. I wasn't ready for that. Let's turn that off and jump out of the vehicle, and we'll go and see. We'll go and see. It says talk with Grandpa. I thought it was Uncle Jed.
Finally. Took you long enough. I got most of the wash plan set up while waiting for you. All that's left to do is hooking up the sluice boxes, so stop standing there and hop in the excavator. And don't you dare scratch her.
Right, so we've got to get get in the excavator. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. All right, cool. So we'll have modes.
Now drive the excavator to the trailer and move the bucket right over the sluice box. Careful though, we don't have any spare ones left.
Excellent. We'll get into here. How do we change modes? We'll go over the sluice box here, and driving excavators really was my most favorite. That allows us to. That's changed modes. That's changed to look mode, and that goes to operator mode. All right, cool.
Right. That's close enough. Now hop out and hook the sluice box to the bucket using the transport cables.
Okay, cool. Lovely. So we'll get the cables. It's a little bit touchy. Little bit touchy on the controls, so I would certainly smoothen those out in the sense of changing the sensitivities. So how many of these can we grab? Only 2 at a time. Alright, that's fine and fair enough. Let's jump up here and drop one of those down there. Let's get that hooked up and connect to there, and we'll go around and connect to that. Let's grab you, and we'll another thing that I just loved doing with this was, you know, being able to use the excavator to do the things that you need to do, like this, you know, moving stuff. lifting stuff, which people use excavators for all the time on sites. Let's grab you and you, and we'll get you hooked up as well. Up we go, up we go. Can we do that? No, we didn't need to drop one, and we'll grab you, put you on there, pick you up, and load you on there, and then on there.
Get back in the excavator and move the sluice box over to the wash plant.
Sweet. All right. So up. Yeah, it's way too sensitive. I might actually just adjust that. Let's have a look at the what adjustments are in the demo at the moment. Controls. Vehicle sensitivity, will move that down to about 60%, I think, would be the best thing. Right, so let's apply that and see if that makes a difference. Let's continue on with that. Does not make a difference at all. Let's move this out here. A little bit of bouncing there. We'll drag it. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, I always like the grid that they provide you with on this for knowing where your bucket is at any particular time. Always really, really handy. Let's move this up this way. And I think it goes in this way, does it? It goes around the other way, actually. Will it let me drop it in this way? I guess we'll soon see, right? Oh yeah, that is just so sensitive. There we go.
Looks like there might be some hope for you yet. Get out, unhook the cables, and connect the wash plant to water and power. And after that, we'll throw in some miner's moss to catch the gold.
Let's move that down. I'd really like to see whether we can do that. Vehicle FOV, clock type 24 hours, input for configure controller access, vehicle sensitivity. Let's maybe drop that down to, I'm hoping that it will be arm sensitivity that affects. So let's have a squeeze. It is pretty bloody quick, but anyway, let's put our park brake on and turn that off, and we'll jump out. Cool. All right, we'll grab that and we'll throw that over here, I think. There we go. Lovely. We'll get you out and drop you on there. We'll get you out, drop you there, and you as well.
Kick things off with the power generator. No power means the wash plant's useless, so just be sure to fuel it up.
What happened to our things? There they are. Beautiful. All right, we'll go and drop these over here as well. Okay. Sorry, need to drop that too. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to grab our medium power generator. All right, lovely. Let's continue on with that and finish that. We'll throw him. Is that our power in there? I think that might be our water in. I think this might be our power in here. So let's drop him down there. We do need some fuel for that. Where is the fuel? I don't know. Connect the generator to the wash plant using the medium voltage cable, which we can do. And we'll go socket out. Oh. Socket out and socket in. There you go. All right, so we need some fuel. Whereabouts is our fuel? Over here. Lovely. Let's grab that. And we'll fill this beast up here. So let's refuel that. I'm guessing we're going to 100%. Lovely. All right. Continue and finish.
Keep that
And
pump close to the water. Those hoses only stretch so far, and you'll be stuck high and dry before you know it.
lovely. So we'll throw this in here. What do we got? We've got an output and we've got inputs. So we'll dump him there. Lovely. And we'll grab these. We'll go, one of those can go from the output, which is right there, over to the wash plant, which is here, and we will connect that there, and then we'll get the other one, which is there, and we'll throw that in the water. I think previously you needed, in the previous version, I think you needed a nozzle, didn't you? There we go. We'll throw him in the water, and we need some fuel in there as well. So let's grab some fuel, which is there. We'll pick up the jerry can. I'm hoping that we've still got enough in here. Let's put that fuel in there. We'll let that fill up, which is good. And then we will also, we'll throw the moss mats in. Cool.
All right, time for the finishing touch. Miner's mosses. They are the key because they will catch our precious gold. Let's lay them down in those sluice boxes.
We'll throw those down, and we'll grab the other three, and we'll throw those in here. 1, 2, 3.
Well, looks like
Beautiful.
we're all set. Time to fire up this beast and see if she still roars. I haven't used her in some time, after all.
All right, no worries. Cool. Why won't it let me in there? There's some sort of, let's see. There it is, right there. Is that pumping? Yep, that has water. That has water. Beautiful. And you can see the water coming out there. And let's turn you on. Do you have a start button anywhere? Whereabouts is our start button? Aha. There. Right there. There we go. And let's start the shaker. Cool. Continue. And we will dump dirt in there. She's alive. Oh, I'm scooping all right. Okay, I'm going to dig from here. I'm going to change our view to probably that, I think. And we'll go into that mode. Okay, I might change my view again. Maybe to there. Let's try this because I always used to like digging in first person. We'll drop it into the hopper, alright. Am I close enough? I don't think I'm close enough, am I? Let's bring that up a little bit more. I think from memory I did change the controllers at one point. Changed my controls on the... Because if we have a look, we've just... I've just dug ourselves a little bit of a a problem there. Don't like that view. Can we spin this around? Hang on a sec. Let's move out. Let's I think we might reset the vehicle, so I'm just going to go into drive mode. No, don't want to do that. I want to figure out how we can actually go into free view mode. Would be really good. Let's just move forward a little bit to there, and we'll change our view again, and we'll go back into there. There we go, that's a little bit better. Alright, lovely. I would definitely have to change the settings again once I started playing it properly, I think. There we go. Let's drop you down there. We'll go out as far as we possibly can. We'll grab a big scoop. Definitely digging a hole. There we go. What are we at? We can see our mats there are at 37%, so we've got a fair bit to sort of still do as well. Let's just grab some more. And throw that in there. Yeah, it's a little bit jumpy. It's a little bit jumpy. Let's hit the stop button.
Shut down the generator to save fuel and kill the pump so the water doesn't wash the gold out.
Right, looks like we've got a little bit of damage there. Let's turn that off as well. Alright, looks like we had a bit of a problem. Cool. So now it wants us to take the cordless drill from here, which we will pick up. Lovely. Yep, continue and finish. Let's go and, what's our part? This part here. Okay, we'll grab this off. Looks like we busted a spring. Spring
Be sure
seat.
not to lose that part. We're gonna need it for later.
And there's the spring there.
Those springs give out more often than I'd like. Pretty sure I got a spare one sitting in the garage. Go find it and bring it over so we can get back to work.
Will do. We'll head straight over there and grab it. I kind of forgot about the whole machinery repairs and fixes and stuff, so that's pretty good. Forgot all about maintaining your equipment and having bits that broke and stuff, and I think it was rather well balanced as well, like in the previous version. So they're definitely adding a lot of really good experiences for the demo. Like, they're giving you a little bit of a taste of absolutely everything.
All right.
And
Pop
as you
that
can
new
see,
spring in and lock the cover back on tight.
and as you can see, my excavating skills, I've got a little bit of thing there. Okay, let's find our drill. Let's put this stuff back in, and we'll get that one as well.
Well, looks like
Cool.
we're back in business. Flip that switch and go back to work.
Right, we'll get that on. We'll start that shaking, and we will get this on again. Let's start that. Lovely. So we are at 43% at the moment. So, all right, cool. fire that up. We'll keep our park brake on. And we'll start digging some of this. There we go. Get all of you in there. I can't remember how long it took me before I got myself an excavator in the original game. There we go. I'll spin you around. Dump you in there. Just a little bit sensitive, but for the demo, that's okay. I hope they offer a way to sort of fix that. There we go, because I think we're down to like 30% or something, and it hasn't made any difference. So there we go. Get him around there. Dump you in there. We're at 61%, which is good. Wonder how deep we can actually go with our dig. There we go, we'll get that up. Dump you in there, beautiful, and you can see the waste coming out the other side as well. Hopefully we've got we didn't get a very good one that time. Now I've got people on my channel, Goof for example, who when I first started YouTube or streaming, Goof was one of those. I started streaming Gold Mining Simulator, or back then Gold Rush, and Goofy was one of the first lot of people who came to my channel and supported me. And Goof is still around. He's still commenting. He's still doing all of that type of stuff. So he is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So so it's still nice to have people like that around. But that was yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's put our engine off. We've still got our park brake on. And we'll jump out of here and probably end up on top of that mould. That mound, not the mould. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off there. And we'll go and turn the water off as well. Cool.
Those mats are probably loaded. Go ahead and pull them off. Let's see what we caught.
1, 2, 3. And I'm assuming I don't think we can pick up any more. I know we're going to take them over to here because this is where we're going to wash them, I'm pretty sure. Down there and down there. Lovely. Let's get the other 3 out as well. See what we've got. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Right, over we go. Over to here, which is where we're going to wash them.
Now grab the tub, fill it with water, and we'll collect the pay dirt by carefully washing each moss.
We'll grab that bucket and we'll throw that bucket there. We'll grab the tub. We'll fill it with water. There we go.
Now take your time washing them. That gold loves to hide in the smallest corners.
Okay, there we go. We'll drop him down and we'll pick that up, that and that. Let's wash that. Lovely. We'll grab you and we'll wash you. Nice. Drop you off. Grab you and wash you. Beautiful. And we'll see if we can grab the whole 3 of them. And we'll do one at a time. There we go. That's pretty good. That's actually really, really good that it automatically selects the next one that's available.
You know the drill. Pan that pay dirt and let's see what we got.
Okay, let's pick up a bucket. We'll grab that. No, we can't grab that. Do we have to pick up that and fill the gold pan? There we go, and off we go. All right, cool. Into the water, and let's shake this beast. Let's shake this beast. Works pretty well, actually. It's really, really good. You could get yourself into a bit of a rhythm. You know, do a little bit of, you know, listening to a podcast, watching a Simi video or something, and doing a little bit of panning at the same time. Works well, or a little bit of digging or something. There we go. And we now have some gold.
Good enough, at least for the start.
I'd be happy if I found that. Right. Okay, let's fill this up again out of the big bucket. And it looks like we're going to have 3 loads. We'll start panning. Fill you up and we'll do this. I wonder how much, what do we got? We've got 83.67 grams, which is pretty cool. Let's tip that out and we'll get some more water. You could end up getting into a really good rhythm with this and actually, I reckon, like, really do it really, really fast and just get used to it. This, for me, I don't think I muddied it up enough last time. There we go. We'll get rid of those and we'll go into there and we'll pick those up. 167.34 grams. Beautiful. I reckon this will be the last lot. Yep, looks like it will be. And let's start. We'll get some water, and this time I'll muddy the water up really, really well. We'll see if we can get it in 2. In 2. Oh, we got it in 1. Timmy, go for it.
Maybe you'll pan out after all. You know the basics. The rest's on you. I'm heading out to seek richer ground. Good luck out there. See you soon, boy.
No worries, Grandpa
One
Jed.
last nugget of wisdom, kid. Take that gold to the Institute and smelt it into a gold bar. It'll bring you luck. But I got no doubt you're ready.
Grandpa Jed, Uncle Jed, Jetty. Drive to the Gold Horizons Institute. Do we have to put this gold in anything, or are we, or do we have it on us? I don't know, but I'm rolling with we have it on us. Right, I'm going to leave the back open. See that changes the pan speed on the ute. You'd want to set yourself up a little bit better, wouldn't you? Up we go. Let's go and see how much money we've got this time. They still haven't got the sound of the vehicles any good. Is that a hand hanging out there? Oh no, it's my shoulder with the light hanging on it. All right, cool. Let's jump out of here and let's see what we can do, shall we? We need to smelt the gold this time.
So you brought this in all by yourself, huh? Not bad for a rookie.
E to smelt? Or do we have to pour it in first? We have to pour it in first and E to smelt. All right, off he goes. I'm guessing there's probably, for the tutorial, it's probably not going to take very long for him to smelt it. Let's put it in the crucible, fire it up, heat it up, get it all happening, pour it into a nuggie. a bar.
Between you and me, your grandpa's first gold bar wasn't even half that size.
He should actually be like
Word
watching
is,
what he's
there's
doing.
a new wash plant dealer setting up shop in town. You might just want to take a look at their gear.
New wash plant dealer. There we go. That's it. We got ourselves a nice gold bar, a nice 200-gram gold bar. Excellent. Excellent. So that's all the content we've prepared for you now. We hope you enjoyed it. We invite you to add the game to your wish list and follow us. We'll be regularly updating you on the progress of development. In the full game, even more fun awaits, an entire open world, dozens of new machines, thousands of ounces of gold to dig up. Guts and glory. Gold Mining Simulator 2. Looking really forward to it coming out. I was a bit disappointed that I missed out. They did have a playtest and I missed out on it. I put in for it, but anyway, that's it, guys. That's the demo. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a series on this when it comes out, and I will see you all next time. Bye.